and all that out of the way. All right. Let's see if we can get this done. Wrap up this week has been like crazy. Like this week has been what? Get that thing down over there. All right. This week has been nothing less than absolutely crazy. Please tell me I'm at least live right now. Like, I don't even know if I'm live. That's what it is. All right. Let's see here. Sorry about this. I've got some technical difficulties in the background. Hate technical difficulties. So, we'll let people pile in. Yeah, David said he was going to help you guys out, which I'm stoked that he is. I want to say thank you to David AMS, and I got to say that in the Discord, too. Huge. David told me he would step in. I love that man. Thank you, David. My brother. I got to say thank you to David without a doubt. Like, that's the one great part about our community is we have real gangsters. Like, we have actual, like, gangster traders in our community. Like, legit gangsters. And there's, like, the fact that we have those people in our community is what makes our community important. Nothing else. The fact that we have a community of people that are fucking killers. Like, probably gonna get kicked off Twitter for saying something like that. But that's what makes our community special, or at least to me it does. Like, no tools, no nothing. Like, our community. I was talking to Joe about that once. Like, where's the value in what we do? It's our community, hands down. Or at least in my view, that's what matters the most. Now, I've got some problems here. They shouldn't be problems forever, but I have to reset up some stuff here. I got kicked off of TradingView. I'm not the only one. I think I don't want to say their names, but some other people here have had the same thing happen to them. Now, I got kicked off TradingView because they think I'm a professional. I have instances of TradingView open on different computers. I have a 2-computer setup. I have different email addresses that I use with instances of this TradingView account open, because I do rotating charts. Like, you ever see the charts changing automatically, and then I don't want another one to change automatically. And then I keep another computer. I have another office. You guys know some things about me, but not everything. I should tell you more. So I have another office. This is not my only office. This is like a studio more than an office. So I have other computers set up in actual offices that I work from. This is a specific setup for what we do on the show. Anyways, I got a notice from TradingView saying, we think you're a professional or whatever. And I'm not a professional. That's why I don't give advice. There's no incitement for you to do anything. You guys see me all the time. Like, don't fucking copy trade me. Screaming at you. Because that would make me a professional, right? You'd have to sign an agreement with me. And I would have to have a license and all that kind of stuff. So, which actually I want to do. We've talked about this in the background without you guys. You guys know some of this, and you might not. You might know some of it, and might not know all of it. But we would like to become a small fund in the future. I don't know how soon that happens. That could take 5 years, a decade. That's like really far out. But until then, we are an educational and humor and funny show, right? That's what we're about. spending your day hanging out with me while you trade. Not necessarily how I trade. You guys don't follow half my shit anyways. You only follow the ones when you're in full FOMO. Like 5 great trades, and then you're like, I'm taking that one that he's going to lose right now. At any rate, there's some stuff we should go over. It's already 2:14 in the afternoon. The day is long in the tooth. And we probably need to talk about the weekend, what to expect into the weekend, and what to expect next week. And I'll be honest. I was like on Twitter just for the past hour. I'm on the phone with then my card was flagged for fraud. 2 cards. 3 cards flagged for fraud. I have a lot of protection on my my banking because I don't know if you all know this, but I have shown my trades publicly in the past, and I have had my brokerages broken into. I've had my bank broken into and my brokerage broken into for showing trades. I don't do that anymore. It's very dangerous. Not you. You might think you might be watching the show and be like, there's no fucking danger because you're not nefarious, but there are many nefarious entities out there everywhere. And they're always trying to find a way in. So I have to protect myself. So, of course, I triggered fraud alerts trying to re-sign up under a new agreement with TradingView, like ping, 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 and whatever. So, anyways, took me a while to get back online. We're coming into the weekend, and there's a lot of FOMO out there. I'm on FinTwit for the past hour or two, and it really does bother me. I mean, I know I know I'll go on social media and I'll break people's dicks and stuff, and not people in particular, no names, right? And I really am not picking on specific people. In truth, I'm not like that guy doesn't know what he's talking about, or this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. There really isn't any of that. But I know for sure that when I make those jokes, or right now I'm realizing that when I make those jokes, that people think I'm talking about them, which I'm not. More than likely because they're either upside down in a trade or they want a trade to go a certain way and it's not going that way, and they think that I'm calling them out, which I'm not. I want you to know a few things very clearly. Number one, I do not dislike anyone on FinTwit. Zero. Nobody. I've got no hard feelings toward anybody on FinTwit or anywhere else for that matter. Number two, I do realize that the last 2 or 3 weeks have been very crazy, right? We had an expected dip buy that failed. That was the first trap. That was the first drop that we had. That should have been where the dip was bought. I knew where it was. I bought it. We went down. We legged down 2 more times, or that time, then we legged down again, right? So everyone's emotional automatically. You've got buyers that are emotional. You've got sellers that miss the trade. That's another key here, okay? Another thing that you might not realize is we're going to look at it right now. We're going to look at it together as a group. So let's go over to the trigger screen here. There's more here than meets the eye. Or maybe somebody doesn't want to say it or admit it or whatever it is, but I assure you of something out there, okay? I'm going to assure you that right around here, right? Oh, sorry. Right around here, everyone was buying the dip. Even bears. They weren't short there. They blasted us down here, and they thought, that's it too, right? And then blast us down again. So you've got like a seller missing trades. Make sense? Then you get sellers down here, and they're like, we're gonna crash now, right? We're gonna crash right here. We're gonna crash right here. I mean, in the stream, there were people in our own stream. I went over for about 2 hours. For 2 hours, I went over in our stream, the end of the day, saying, do not be short here. It's very dangerous. You might get a little bit in the overnight, but it's going to go up, and the risk to reward is not there to be short here. It's not the place to be short. So like you're like you got emotions, and then you've got the trade higher, and then you miss that entire trade up, right? And now we're right here, and the emotions on FinTwit I got a friend on FinTwit, account blown up, is a good friend of mine, a real in real life friend of mine. His name's Accounts Blown Up. I talked to him on the phone. I'm not going to tell you what he does for work, but we have a similar background in our military career. I'll keep it simple. Now he's a close friend of mine. He just posted that he blew his account up. And, it's devastating when that happens. And then you've got people right now trying to time the top or a top or say this is a top or whatever it is. So people are fucking wound up. I mean, they're really wound up. FinTwit is a ghost town. It's a ghost town, and there's a bunch of people trying to get short. So I realize how emotionally strung a lot of people are right now. I realize that people are missing the down, they're missing the up, they're missing it's like I just want to catch one of these fucking legs, and I get it. I understand completely. And I really understand that you might think that I'm fucking with you out there in public, but honest to God, I'm not. Like, truly, between you and I, if you're watching this show right now, if you're one of those people, I'm not trying to fuck with you. And even Tesla bulls, I'm not trying to fuck with. There's a right time to trade, and there's a right time not to trade. There's a right time to look for entries and exits, and sometimes it's not the right place. And you can miss a trade. You can sit on your hands and let a trade go by and say, oh, I missed all that. It's all hindsight fucking trading. All of it is. The whole fucking thing. Even Tesla. You can let the first trades go by and confirm the next big leg up. That is how you stay alive in this fucking game, this fucking job of trading for a living, investing for a living. Hindsight is bullshit. It is utter fucking bullshit. And that cuts both ways. That cuts on, I should have gotten long there. It went up. But you'd never think about the other times you were going to get long in that same situation and it would have gone against you. You only think about the one that you missed. That's when you get bad trading habits doing this shit. So anyways, if you're out there in the real world or whatever, please do not believe that I'm coming after you or attacking you personally. More than likely, I'm posting something that is touching an emotional nerve for you, and I'm getting you angry, and I apologize. That's not my intent, to get you mad. It's not what I'm trying to do. It's more of a insightfulness. If I'm getting you angry, there's a reason for that. More than likely, I'm speaking some truth, and you're getting banged up right now. I get it. I've been there. You know who does that well for me, by the way? Whenever I'm in a bad trade, right? This is the truth. Whenever I'm in a bad trade, right? You know who gets my buttons? I'll tell you who. Jedi Marcus. Every time. I'll be like fucking upside down in a trade or whatever, and Jedi Marcus, not saying it to me, it's not directed at me. I know it isn't. But I'm like, that motherfucker right now is posting something that's getting me fucking angry. And that's true. So I get it. I've been there. There are traders out there that, and I love Jedi Marcus, and he's saying it with a knife, right? It's not directed at somebody in particular, but it cuts, it hurts. I get it. I've been there. But they're pointing out things that you should know. And that's the most enrageful part is that I'm like, motherfucker, I know that. And I'm getting torched right now. So that's how it cuts. That's what it is. It's an emotional thing. People say they don't get emotional. Fucking FinTwit's on a fire today with emotion. People are like, and then people not being on FinTwit today is the same thing. Like, I got to turn this shit off because I'm losing or I'm getting smoked or I'm short and it's going up and I'm long and it's going down. Whatever it is. I get it. I've been there. I understand. And if you think that I hate you, I don't. If you think that the things that I say are to be an asshole to you, it's not. The Tesla stuff in particular, I got to warn you guys. Like, it breaks my heart when I get DMs from people that are like, too much FOMO, too much this, too much that. I'm a fucking Tesla bull. I want to be long Tesla right now, and I can't be because I've gotten torched too many fucking times. So anyways, if you're out there watching right now, if you think I don't like you, I do. I don't dislike anyone. I don't know that I actually hate anyone. I don't dislike anybody. I'm not that person. I don't live my life like that. People that know me privately outside of this know that I fucking love to have fun. Like I have a hot wife. I'm ugly. You know why I have a hot wife? Not because I'm good looking. It's because I'm good to be around. Like, it's easy. You can hang out with me. You can have some fun with me. So please don't think that I carry grudges around or that I hate certain people on FinTwit or any of that shit. There's none of that. If you think that I'm making fun of you on FinTwit too, fuck no. I am not there to make fun of anyone in particular. So, well, I guess sometimes I dick around here in the show, make fun of like me, Kevin and shit, but it's more poking fun. He's bigger than me. The guy's got billions of followers. Of course I can poke at him. If I had 1 million fucking followers, I'd poke at me too. If anything, it'd probably get some more viewers too. That's what who taught me that was Short Seller ST. He taught me that. He was like, dude, I think it was him. It was him or someone else. They're like, if you ever want followers, this is what you do. You post things to make people angry. You post things so you get engagement, and then people are like, fuck you, I hate you. And that person actually gets you followers. And I don't want followers. I got 25,000 or 26,000 followers, right? I don't even fucking like having that many followers. I hate it. I literally do not want followers. Like, you guys don't believe me, but it's true. When you hit like 10,000 followers, shit sucks. People are like, what's he saying? Like, everything you post has to be up and up on the up and up. If it's not, people get mad at you. It's probably why I don't have 100,000 followers. Probably my thesis here is that if I mix in shit posting, vague shit, and some real alpha here and there on Twitter, that I'll keep just enough low followers that I won't have followers. Because like, you hit 10,000 and people are like, dude, what do you mean by that? That's very cryptic. Or dude, you were wrong, or whatever the fuck it is they're saying. Or it's not tied into it in the stream, or it's not tied into the Discord, or we're long here and then I close the position here in the stream and then I got like Twitter and I'm like, fucking buy a call. And then I tell you on the stream to close the call. And then they're like, dude, why don't you come back and tell me to close the call on fucking FinTwit? And I'm like, I'm on stream, dude. Oh, now I'm on the Discord. It's like, yeah, I don't know. If you think you want 10,000 followers, you don't. You don't want 5,000. You don't even want about 1,000 is a sweet spot. Like 500 to 1,000 with close friends, and that's plenty. You don't want to have 100,000 followers. Like, people are out there, trolls come at you all day long. They never leave you alone. They're constantly berating you, and they need you to always be on the up and up, like crystal clear. It's so bizarre. It's like the most bizarre fucking thing. And anyways, that's a rant on the side. So if you are out there and you think that I don't like you, that's not true. I like all of you. I like all retail, to be honest with you. So we got to talk about tomorrow, okay? It's getting late. It's 2:28 right now. We got to talk about what's happening in the market. So there's a few things here. Fairly fucking simple. We got all these like highs back here. You see all these fucking... It's fairly simple to see. We got all these fucking highs back here, okay? There's another one right there, a little bastard. Right? And all they're doing is they're just ramming into them, aren't they? It's fairly simple to see. You don't have to complicate it. You don't need data. You don't need news. You don't need gamma. You don't need anything. Just tell you right now. You can see it. I'll show it to you I can't show it to you in this chart. You can look at a 4-hour chart. And I think the last 7 candles are green. The last 7. They're not fucking buying so that we trade right here and roll down on all those buyers. They want to be paid. They want to be paid. This isn't you and I buying. This is, larger entities. This is not retail. It's not you and I. They want fucking paid. I promise you. You can see it. Now we know some things here. We know this goes back to that video that I posted on my profile on Twitter, and that one of our members posted in our Discord last night. There was so much information in that video that was gorgeous if you paid close attention. And he talked about Jack Schwager, talked specifically about signals, right? Like when you come into resistance or support, what is happening there? What are they doing? Are we coming into resistance and immediately failing? Nope. Nope, we're not, are we, right? What is that? Shit, hold on here. Hold on, something's wrong here. No, we didn't, did we? Came right back down, and what do? We make a new high, didn't we? Is that a sign of weakness to you? Is that a sign of weakness to you? No. The answer is fuck you, no, it's not. So what are they trying to do? They're trying to smash into all of this stuff, right? Trying to smash in, right? Oh, didn't make the new high. We're going to try it again. We're going to try it again. We're going to try it again. Now, we do know something about this, though, don't we? It takes a lot of work, buyers, momentum to smash into this stuff, doesn't it? So once we do break above there, we're probably going to be kind of tired, huh? I'm trying to break through a wall. I got 5 guys holding the door, and I'm trying to kick the door in, right? I need 5 of my friends, another 5 more of my friends to overpower these 5 guys. By the time we break the door down, we're kind of tired, aren't we? Right? Fuck, we got that goddamn door down. I need a break. So what do? We come back down here and we look for some help, don't we, to get to the next door? Fairly simple, right? So while they're trying to break into this door, you're like the retailer up here trying to fight these guys? Fucking out of your mind. You wait until they're tired. Wait until they worn themselves out a little bit. And you forget your rules, don't you? Especially if you're a bear trying to short this. You forget your rules. So there's a few things you're looking for to short. You can be tactful in the downside moves. We got to pull back to the hourly trigger. Hourly trigger was mega fucking strong there. We knew it was going to hold. We also know we're in positive gamma. We are going to expect all dips to be bought. All. On the hourly and daily trigger until proven wrong. We're in positive gamma. Going to have a thesis, even if it's sometimes wrong, that dealers, as long as we're going higher, are going to attempt to sell futures. It's pretty easy things. We're not rocket sciencing this. So maybe the night times will be weak and the day times will be strong in the cash market. Kind of like simple shit, right? Real simple. Expect buyers to come out during the day. Expect the sellers to come out at nighttime. Jedi Marcus. What does he post on Twitter? They only come out at night. It's an old aliens meme, right? What does he mean by that? He's telling you that the sellers aren't there, but they may come out in the middle of the night and fucking cut our legs off, right? Which they did last night, didn't they? Came out, sold us down, right? 550. I posted on FinTwit. I closed my puts, but I was like, why am I closing my puts? Even posted that on FinTwit. Said, I can't trust that the market will stay down at 550 by the opening bell, or they'll be worth any money. And sure enough, they bought the fucking bell straight up, right? Boom, cash market buyers, there again. So we're not in a sell the rip environment yet, are we? We're in a buy the dip environment, aren't we? We're not in a sell the dip. We're in buy the dip environment right now. So we're going to expect any pullbacks to get bought. And even if we pull back to the daily trigger, we're going to expect that to get bought still. And we're not in negative gamma either. So if you are a seller, you have to be tactful. You have to be tactful. You can take that trade if you lose the 1 minute and the 5 minute. You can take that trade. You can take that trade right there if you lose the 1 minute and the 5 minute trigger, right? Boom, woohoo, made some money. Price comes down and gets underneath the hourly trigger with a new low, and you get the 1 minute and the 5 minute. You can then jump into that trade, and you can sell it down. And then you got to wait, don't you? You got to wait for the hourly then to come down. And you got to get the low and the new low, and you got to need the 1 and the 2, or the 1 and the 5, and you need to wait for the new low, and then you can get your real business on. And you're no longer tactical. You're now like, fuck you, I'm all in short. I'm going to burn this bitch down, send it down to the weekly trigger, the monthly trigger, whatever. Bull market over, fuck you, let's get a new low. Instead, we're up here like trying to fucking, what are we trying to do? Top. That's the 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 top. Getting fucking annihilated the whole way up. Like there's no need. The inverse of this is Tesla right now, by the way. There's just no need. Just wait. Hang out, wait, watch. Don't get torched. No need. It is time for a whiskey, isn't it? It's totally time for a whiskey. I hope you're all doing well out there, by the way. Now, we have some problems here. We have some actual problems here that I want to talk to you about heading into the weekend. If you are a seller and a bear, I got to let you know something, okay? We have the potential here for all pullbacks to be bought. And even if we think we're going to do this fail and then up, there's a potential that that does not happen. That we just grind that hourly trigger all the way up. It actually goes boom and boom straight up again. If you don't believe me, I'm going to show you the last example of that happening. If you don't believe me, I'm going to show you the last time that happened. Right here. I'll give you another example. Yeah, that's the last good one. Not even the last good one. But let me show you this one specifically because we did break below the daily trigger. We corrected here. But I got to show you this because let me show you this monster move here and the importance of this move. Pretend this is our newest prior high. And we are right about here, aren't we? We're right about there, aren't we? And they blast us up. We don't even go down, right? Just a brief moment of down. And then boom. And then boom, all-time highs. I mean, just look at that. Fucking vicious. And we never even came back to the daily trigger again. Like, that's some serious shit. This will fuck you up. If you're a bear on FinTwit right now, and this happens again, you could literally blow up your entire account trying to short this fucking thing, is my point. And this calls into you being tactical. You can trade it back to the hourly trigger, but do not get fucking crazy on the hourly trigger unless we get what? A new low. You have to be tactical as a seller here. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I do not hate bears. I'm begging you. Internet points are stupid. Internet points do not pay the bills. I used to love internet points. Way back in the day, I loved internet points. I don't fucking care anymore about internet points. So, we're right here again, aren't we? And what if they grind us the whole way? What if they literally not only grind us the whole way, but they just keep grind, boom, grind, boom. You're fucked. Not even that. How about 570? Which is where I think we're going. I'm going to be honest with you right now. I posted it for you in the Discord. I was like, we're going to 570. It's right there. That's where we're going, by the way, if you don't know. We're going to 570. You want to know? Going to 570. That's where we're going. Unless something changes, that's where we're going. And it looks something like this. Something like that. More range expansion. Something like, I think this one actually might be higher, but something like that. Hold on a second here. One quick second. It's really like fucked up, right? Like even just saying this is going to make people's faces melt off. Like we're actually going to hit, it should actually be more like this. It should actually be more like this. I'm serious. And then it should be something like this. Am I doing that right? Oh no, I need yellow. Yellow. Give me yellow. There we go, yellow. Something like this. And then you ready for the rest of it? You ready? It's like right there. And then it's even higher. I shit you not. Something like that. You're not going to believe me, but it really is. That's where that hourly trigger comes back down. Watch that hourly trigger right there. Hold on, let me go back. Come on now. See that hourly trigger right there? Watch that hourly trigger. Watch me. Right there. And there's that back test right there. And we're fucking moving. Now, I will say something. The hourly velocity is not tracking this trade. The hourly velocity is not tracking this trade. That's a problem. I'll show it to you right now. This is what we should be trading, though, right about there. This is way the fuck out, isn't it? This is a 1 hour chart, by the way. I'm sure this is blowing some minds out there. But that's okay. So we do have a problem in this. And I don't know when the shoe drops, and I don't know if we hold, but I want to show you a few things here. So on velocity, we're a little long in the tooth here. So that's a little big right there. We could lose the hourly trigger before we get there. But the daily trigger is strong right now. And that's the one that's scary, which is this one. Not trigger, velocity, excuse me. So you see that daily velo is turning up on a daily basis. We get this move right here, and you're fucked as a bear. So we could go like the hourly trigger could go down to the 0 line and come right back up again because of that daily trigger. So maybe we hope next week for a nice little clear that out maybe down there. Whoop, whoop. Hang tight 1 second. Maybe there's a chance that we can like clean some stuff out. But I would expect this to hold right now. You don't want to fuck with this daily trigger right now. I'm telling you, like this thing is a bad motherfucker. We might not even get down there. We might not even get down there. You saw the previous example of us not going down there. There's a high chance that daily velocity will carry us up, even if the hourly velocity turns neutral. So just be careful. is my point to you. Be tactful if you don't agree with this. If you're like, Cap, you're wrong, that's okay. I can be wrong. But at least, please, if you're a bear, be tactful. Like, take it there and be out. Wait for a new low, and then you can start saying, Cap, you're wrong. Fuck you, I won. Woohoo! And please take your winnings right there until we break under it and get a new low. You do that shit, right? I'm telling you what, if you're a bear and you do this, bam, 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 and you're like, I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out, you're a fucking rock star in my eyes. If you're not calling the top and you're just going, bam, I just nailed it. Bam, I just nailed that one. Bam. Now we know that that's the top and we're going to the fucking lows. I'm calling the top, Cap. I'm like, fuck yeah, brother. Right on. Fucking teaching my ass now. I love that. I love David AMS. I love John L. I love Winky. Why? Because those guys are smart motherfuckers. I love being surrounded by smart people. Love it. Love Jedi Marcus. Love all those cats out there. All those badass traders on FinTwit. I fucking love them. Bad motherfuckers. So, expectations into next week. You kind of have them, don't you now? If you are a buyer and you're a bull, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Trying to buy dips, aren't you? Trying to buy dips. Maybe you're waiting down here. What did Winky say this morning? I would fucking love to buy 535, right? There's 540. There's CaptainJimJames used call lot. You can hang out down here. You can hang out down here with me. And we can watch this whole market just run and miss the entire run. That's okay. Runs away from you, runs away from you. If you want more risk in this market, not me, but you, not copy trading me. You know, maybe you got the, we'll give a name here. Smokes Weed 420, Smokes Jiba 6969. This guy. I don't know what his risk is, his risk tolerance. I don't know if it's here. I don't know if it's here. I don't know if he's trying to sell. I don't know what he's trying to do. But if you are a bull, maybe you're up here into Monday. Maybe your thesis is we close the gap down here before we go higher. So you're right here looking for a dip. You have to decide where you're going to get long. Not me. So expectations into next week. Would be a roll down into next week, whoop, whoop, in a Monday. And they're going to fucking come right back in again. Hopefully, if you can get this in futures, maybe you get the down move in futures. We come back, retest it, and then head higher. That would be nice. I can tell you that I have exposure in the market. I've got 570 fucking calls on SPY. That I've sold on an underlying position that I own. I own NVDA. I own a bunch of crap shit stock too, but it's got sold puts on NVDA. That's my exposure here. But for me to day trade and intraday trade here, for me at least, I am looking for a dip to buy on Monday. So pretend I'm Smokey Jiba. Is that it? Did I call him that? Smokey Jiba? Smokes Jiba. I'm just hanging out down here for Monday. Down here or here or here. I don't care. Just show me the way on Monday. Please don't run away on the upside. And if you do run away on the upside on Monday on me, let's say they squeeze us up on Monday. Wake up Monday morning and we're way up here. I don't care. I'm still going to wait down here for the back test and the hourly trigger. Smokey Jiba's down here just following the action the whole way up. Smokey Jiba. Smokey Jiba's just like, come on down. Come on down. Buy a dip, baby. Come on down. Don't run away from me now. Come on down here so I can buy a dip. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. What I don't want you to do is to be like Smokey G and be like, oh, Cap, I'm scared, bro. Because you can put stops over here, right? Oh, wow, we're going up. Oh, Cap, I want to jump in right fucking here, Cap. I don't want to hear that shit. Like, should I get long here, Cap? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know where to get long. Here, 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 here. Down here. If it runs away from you, it runs away from you. It's okay. You guys are fucking trading shit, right? Fucking savages. 249 said get out of the market. All right, sorry, I said get out of the market by 3 p.m. Wrap up your shit. Pour a whiskey, pour a beer. Come back on Monday. Touch grass, read a book. Shake it all off. And wait for a dip. Until it fucking fails. You guys are all like, oh, dude, Cap needs to draw this one over here now. We got Cap's all wrong here. It's now down there. It's right there now. Hopefully we can get that right on Monday morning. We'll just get right down there. So, can we get down farther on Monday? Yes. But I'm not long here. I'm fucking long from down here. Literally. Buying NVDA, selling puts, fucking, I got spreads. I should have kept the fucking other side of that spread on. God damn it, I would have been even more rich. I fucking closed them because the full trade, I was green in the full trade, but I didn't. I was like, get me out of here. I don't want any more. I want off the fucking crazy train. I just need a break from the crazy train. So, but like, hang out down here. And I'm shocked that I'm trying to get long here into Monday, and there's people out there saying this is the top. My mind is fucking blown by that statement. Now, I know we've got equity risk premium, blah, blah, blah. I know that we've got this risk and that risk. We got Iran, Israel, we got all that stuff. That's okay if that's all there. You shouldn't be getting long here anyways. What do you care about that shit? You just hang out down here and hope that news. I hope that news comes. Bring it on. Bring it on so I can get down here. You will be in my stream saying to me, I don't know, Cap. I don't think you should be buying the dip there, bro. It's really bad out there. They're telling me that World War III is going to start, the equity risk premium, this and that. They told me that the CTAs didn't come into the market and the buyers aren't here. Warren Buffett told me you got fucking sold everything, Cap. That's when I buy dips. The worse news you give me, I'll absorb it all. Lay your fear on me. Bathe me in it. Bathe me in it. The more doom, the better. Bring it on. Because I love doom. I love bleeding markets. I don't like green markets. Fucking hate green markets. I love blood. The more blood, the better. I don't want to trade. You want to trade that shit? Like, you got people out there like, we're going to trade that, we're going to do that. Like, that's insanity. It's like danger. That's all danger. It's like, fuck you, take it. This is what Tesla bulls do. These fucking Tesla bulls, man, they're like long, straight vertical. They're just watching the printer go burr. And then all of a sudden they go, woof. Yeah, they were fucking green for a minute. That shit looked great on paper. You wait till they fucking you try to take that paper money out of the fucking ATM. You know what they tell you? Sorry, sir. You got internet paper only. You were the fucking man on FinTwit during that, bro. But this ain't gonna pay your bills, is it? So you're looking for doom. And I would expect this grind higher until we wear out these buyers. Drop it back down, and then we'll buy a dip. That's a shitty looking chart, by the way. I think it looks awful. That actually shouldn't look like that. It's kind of like a trash chart. Nah, it's not. It's pretty good. It's pretty accurate, actually. It's pretty fucking accurate. I mean, make break three is even higher there. It's not quite accurate. It's more like that. But I'm telling you what, you watch out that springboarding over here. I'm going to fuck you up with that. They're going to fuck you up with that hourly trigger. So be really careful here if you're a bear. Okay? I can't see what you guys are saying right now. You would think so, right, Just John? But they don't. They never fucking listen, dude. It's same at week in, week out, week in, week out. The ones that do stick around. Someone said to me yesterday about 10% of, they said, Cap, you told me 70% of traders get washed out. The other 30% make consistent money, and only 10% are consistent over decades. How do people stick around? And I'm like, yeah, you're not compounding those numbers. Every year, we probably flush 70% of people. Every year, though, we get another 10% to add to the pile, and it compounds. My friends here, we've been friends for years now. Years. Because we follow the fucking rules. Make our money in the fucking market. We don't get washed out. Follow the fucking rules. That's how you don't get washed out. That's how you're here the second year. That's how you're here the third year, the fourth year. And I'll tell you what, I did not follow the fucking rules for a long time. And whenever I don't follow the rules, what happens to me? My shit catches on fire on the show. You've watched me not follow my rules on this show and get fucking annihilated. I actually follow my rules really well right now. Cross my fucking fingers. Like recently, the past year or so, I've been doing a really good job at following my own goddamn wisdom. Finally, and you know why? Because it's a fucking hammer in my head. Because it sucks to lose, and you're gonna two things are gonna happen. You're either gonna take the hammer to the head enough to start following the rules. You're gonna lose enough money to start following the rules, or you're gonna get washed out. It's one or the other. You're gonna get washed out. You're gonna go away, or you're gonna get beaten up so much that one day I'm tired of fucking giving all my money back. Fucking tired of it. And you're still going to give some of it back. I love gambling in the market. I do. I'll make a lot of money in the market. I'm not going to lie to you. I make a bunch of money in the market, and then I go and I fucking zero dates and fucking gamble in this and lotto trade that. I do that shit. It keeps me busy. The market would be boring, right? I bet all of you would be better traders if you just turned off social media and the news. I think, not Joe, I think David said that once recently in the Discord. He was like, literally, if you turned off everything, you'd be rich. But you can't. There's a soap opera. We got superstars. You got Elon Musk. You got what? Fin Fun Strat. You got Jimmy Choo. You got Jedi Marcus. You got Wifey. You got all these great personalities. You got Andy Constant out there. Fucking Red Day, right? You guys fucking are all out there. Woo! I do the same thing. I love it. So it's a very solitary job, right? It's a very solitary existence. Can't tell your neighbor. Can't tell your brother. Can't tell your sister. Can't tell your mom. Fuck, most of you probably can't even tell your husbands or wives. Honey, I just lost $100,000. First time I told my wife that, she fucking melted down. I mean, she was like scared, really hurt. It was really bad. It's a solitary existence. So what do we have in place of that? We have like Bloomberg, CNBC. It's like ESPN for fucking markets. we got FinTwit. We got Wall Street Bets. We got Stonk Twits. You know, we got Discords everywhere. We got Substacks, we got Twitch, we got YouTube, we got TikToker influencers, we got it all. So we consume all that shit along the way, and we gamble it all back until we get a kick-ass trade, right? All right. Time for family intervention. God, it's so brutal watching these guys try to short this shit. It really is. I got to be honest. So brutal watching this. Doing it again into the bell. So if you're a bull, I would say this. Or if you're a bear, I would say that. How about this? Let's say it this. I'll repackage all of this simply. If I am a bull, right, I suck personally at chasing. I hate it. Now, you can intraday trade it. As long as you're above the 1 minute trigger, you can get long. But that's not advice. I do not advise you to do that. What I do is I wait for a pullback. I like putting risk on pullbacks. We are in positive gamma. All pullbacks should be bought. That is the thesis. So if you're not a bull and you're a bear, and you know we're in a supportive market, is this the time to be selling? No. What you are looking for is for a failure at a support level. A pullback to the hourly trigger, a pullback to the daily trigger, and a failure there. If you see that failure, what does that tell you? It tells you something, doesn't it? We might be changing regimes to sell the rip. Right? See a failure on a pullback? That's pretty bad. Right? So for you as a seller right now, trying to tag a top here, it's dangerous. You can get run over really fast. Really fucking fast. And I can see it on FinTwit today. You know, people are in pain, man. They're not happy. And I do understand. I don't want them to lose all their money. I honestly don't. So, let's get rid of all this. Not all of it, but hold on here. We've got the close really quick, right? Are they going to try to take all of these highs out today for a Friday? Wouldn't be shocked if they did. Wouldn't be shocked if they tried to wrap it up today. And what's the other thing that someone said today earlier? Another insightful comment came from Winky. He said to you, what? Oh, and someone else in the Discord posted an Excel spreadsheet for OPEX targets. I haven't read it yet, but I can't fucking wait to read it. Cannot wait. Whoever posted that, thank you. I'm going to read that shit. But Winky made a great, insightful comments, which I agree with. They target 0 and 5s, don't they? It's like a fucking magnet, isn't it? You know, all these spreads out there, broken, half broken, quarter broken, big side butterfly this. I got a condor going on, condor with a butterfly riding him back. I got a dragon, condor, broken wing butterfly. And I'm working at an office, right? I wear a suit all day long. I rock it. I'm out there with bros in Wall Street. Fucking screaming across the fuck you, buddy. We ain't going down, right? Then we're going out, getting cocaine. Dudes. We're getting dudes, cocaine, and we're drinking pink cocktails at nighttime, right? Rocking an IROC Z, then rocking a pink collar. Sorry. I'm not that funny, but I think I'm funny to myself. Daddy, why do we move the van down by the river? No, just look at that stuff up there. We got 560 up here. We got 555 right here. We got OPEX. Where do they want to put it? Nobody knows, do they? Usually 5550, 560. I don't think they run it up there. I think they park us right in this bell, personally, if you want to know. I think they park us right here. That's what I think happens. My best guess. Grind us out. Right into like 555, maybe like 555, 40 or 30 or something. Best case scenario. If they run it up to 560, though, oh shit. Yeah, you know, Jem. I like Jem. I like him a lot. Jem says a lot of things. They all, I guess I do too. I guess I'm fucking guilty of that too. Let's see what happens here. Now, there are risks to the market. Now, okay, so all my bullshit's out of the way. Let's talk to the bears out there, okay? Is there a risk to the market here? Yes. Even Fundstrat said that. There's something going on. I haven't discussed this publicly yet, and I will. I discussed it with Joe Donut last night. He took a call from me yesterday, and we had a conversation for about an hour. And there's something happening in the market, and I don't know what it is. I can't figure out what it is yet. I'm trying to figure it out in the back end, but I haven't been able to figure. You guys know that I'm always looking, right? And but I don't want to say it public because there are implications. So, I'll tell you what I know right now. I know for sure that drop, or not for sure, it could have been the macro hedge funds doing that. They want in for the political season. Like, hey, we're going to make our trades. It's our time now. We know a few things. There's a few things we know. We know for sure that the banks sold tech, and tech had a pre-correction, right? We knew that before it even happened. Put it in the briefs, like cited it for you. Hey, they're selling tech. Retailers, the bag holders, right? And they slammed tech down to the depths of hell, right? And then we also knew that who were the buyers? The buyers that stepped in are called macro hedge funds. Google search them. And they like to trade political seasons. They like to trade war, anything politics, that kind of stuff. So we know that they were the original buyers. We also know that CTAs haven't jumped in yet. You know the turn hasn't happened yet. I showed you that on the stream already. So there's some stuff going on. We also know that and I think Fundstrat today said something about the summer low is usually the first week of August. That's true too. And he also warned that we might not get as high. And I think I could be wrong in this, but I think he might have been saying that because in my mind, about 3 weeks ago, I was like, man, we have fundamentally changed this market. The expectations of it, when we will go to 600. I was targeting 600 at the end of the year, and now I'm targeting 600 right fucking now. Let me say that to you again. I am targeting 600 right fucking now. Like, we're going there. And I don't know why we're hurrying. I don't know if we're hurrying to 600 because there's bad news coming. I don't know if they're pricing in Harris winning the election, like they were pricing Trump in. Now they're pricing Harris in. I don't know if maybe they're rethinking that maybe the market crashes before January 25, or they were like, oh shit, it's going to crash. We got to get to the top right now. Or if they're thinking they're not going to cut fucking rates, they really are not going to cut rates. They might extend this market 2 years. There's like all these like bigger things at play that move did. That move changed the landscape of our market. And I don't yet know the real reason for the change in that landscape yet. I don't know why. I'm not going to tell you that I have that answer today, but I am digging to find that fucking answer. I got to contact a few people. I want to reach out to like Larry Williams and maybe Wolf Richter. And maybe I've never met the guy from Mr. Schwagert. I don't know why the landscape changed, and I'm not old enough to know. So I don't have that answer for you. I wish I did. Why the landscape changed, what fundamentally changed, who's up there with the big strings going, oh shit, something's going on. It might not be negative. Could be positive too. So I don't know what the answer is. I'll be honest with you. I don't. I'll just trade what's in front of me. until something changes, I'll just try what the fuck the price action is in front of me, and I'll try to dig deeper and find out what that change is. But there was a change. There was a change when they lost that bottom let out, right? We bought that dip. Something fundamentally changed, and I don't know what it was. You can say it's the carry trade, the unwind, Japan, all that kind of stuff, but it could be I was saying it last night a little bit. I was like, it's almost like they wrapped a bunch of shit up again. They were like, oh shit, we got Volmageddon coming, we got the carry trade coming, we got data coming and rate cuts, and like we got all this stuff coming around at the same time. We'll just wrap it all together. Why? All those individual events should have caused this market to go to fucking zero, but they did it all at the same time? What is that all about? Something fugazi going on out there, and I don't know what it is. I don't yet know what it is. Account Blown Up said something about his buddy saying that professionals all want to get short right now. That's the discussion on Wall Street. I'm sure that discussion's gone on many, 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 many times. I want you to know something. When you hear that stuff, it can be real. But there are a lot of fucking hedge funds that have imploded over the decades saying that same shit. They put their fucking pants on like you and I both do. They take a shit, they take a piss, they jerk off, they have sex, they eat, they drink, they sleep, they're human. I don't discount that that's true, but there's a landscape of dead soldiers, traders, professionals. They may be the smartest guy in the room. We've seen banks go bankrupt, and it's not unexpected that people will get scared as we come into the end of a cycle. It's not going to be clean. People are going to get hurt. We have a trader, Condor, in our Discord, right? He was inside. I don't know his whole background, but he was a professional. And he was relating some stories last night about the crash in 08. And he personified what happened. He was like, a bank goes bankrupt. And then it was like I think he said it was like a NASCAR race with the yellow flag. And in slow motion, you're watching cars just spin out one at a time. And it's all slow motion happening. These are like big elephants in the room. It's not all at once. You're a retail trader. You can actually get out before those guys. They might be panicky. You can move way faster than those guys can ever fucking move. They'll be in that NASCAR yellow flag disaster with cars spinning out, and you'll just be like, I'm out. Heading for the exit. I'm out of here. Now, in the meantime, until that happens, you got to trade what's in front of you. You have to. In 08, in 01, that market just went vertical, didn't it? I showed you what happened in 95 to 2000 and 2001. It was like boom down. Like remember one day I was showing you guys 95 to 2000, and I was like, would you ever trust me if we just ripped down today 30%? Not 30, 15 to 20% today. Woke up on Monday. We're down 15 to 20%. And I come into the market on Monday and I tell you, you should buy this dip. We're going up 30%. You'd be like, what the fuck you just said to me, Cap? Like, if I told you that, you'd be like, you're out of your fucking skull, bro. Market's going to crash. It's going to be a bear market. We're doomed. You'd be shorting it. And we're going up. Do you remember the other day when the market bled down that Monday and I did a private stream for you? And we were like, calm down. And we went up from there, didn't we? Like all that emotion, scared, fear, all this stuff. Are we going to have more of those private streams? Maybe. If we top this market out, if we go ballistic, if we go bubble, we go, what do they call it? Full regard. We go full regard with this market. What happens? We're going to have like a morning chats private where I'm like, hey, look, we're entering a bubble. I don't know that happens, but if we do, We have to trade what's in front of us. What's in front of us right now is the market is trading 555. Well, that's what so the S&P breadth has more to go. That's my only, I was trying to show this to Chase earlier. I understand the thesis. If you guys want to share that again, I can, but there's a thesis here where the market should roll over in a very meaningful way due to some prior highs on higher frames, quarterly, monthly, and stuff. And there is risk of that happening. I don't know if it's today. I don't know if it's today. I don't know if it's the January. I know things are going to get crazy as you get closer to it. But one other thing to say on that. If you're just looking at this cycle, this bull run, looking at just this bull run, quarterly and monthly velocity tells us there's more room to go to the upside, and that we will have never crashed, ever, not since 1894, at these lows on that quarterly or monthly velocity. So it's telling you we have higher to go. Another thing that happened yesterday, too, I was talking to Joe about this. That fucking correction, right, dropped the S&P 500 forward PE ratio down to 21. And I was like, those sons of bitches. It was like they got the fucking PE ratio down on the S&P 500. It's like 21.3 or something like that. Normally, we go into a bubble, we'll break above 30, going to like 40s, 50s, and 60s, believe it or not. So they made some room on that drop, too. They literally gave the S&P 500 some room. And a lot of these companies, if you look at what if you look at GDP, look at their guidance and shit, it's not bad. It's fairly positive for the next quarter. So, we're talking about cutting rates right now, too. I'm with Jimmy on this. I don't think they fucking cut rates, man. And they didn't remove the money from the system either. Like, there's all kinds of shit going on. There's no fucking way they cut the money out of the system. There's money sloshing around still. They're lying to us. They're pumping money. They either took the money out and put it back in, or they never took it out. Or they're still pumping the money in right now. They have to be. There's like all this weird shit going on right now. Like in the background, there's some really weird shit going on. Like how do they like, if their operations are over, they never took the money out, but the operations are over, now they're going to do rate cuts? Fuck you talking about? We going to the moon? We going to trade 10,000? Like, this is all pure insanity to me. I don't get it all. None of it's vibing with me right now. Yeah. I got the move too there. That's where I got the move too. Damon, I've got that cup and handle move too, brother. 100%, brother. I don't see how they cut rates even after the election. I'm becoming a hawk. I'm like with Team Jimmy. No, I'm like super hawk. I'm like, they never got the fucking money out of the system. As a matter of fact, you know who you want to meet? Find that. I've said follow Dr. Baker on FinTwit. I said follow this guy. That fucking guy is hella smart. He used to be like he was like the president of this association and that association. That guy's hella smart. And that guy used to be an insider. And that guy is like cool, chill, retired. Just ask that guy if they removed the money from the system. You remember when they were saying there was a new regime? They weren't quite doing MMT anymore. Remember that whole conversation? Remember that, like, they're taking money out of the system and the Treasury Department was telling you they're not going to inject so much cash anymore? He, like, fell over and choked. He was like, there's no fucking way. It's like they're out of their minds. If they ever did that, our whole economy would explode. And this guy knows this shit. Like, this guy knows about this stuff. He was inside of that stuff. Ask him about it sometime. Say, Dr. Baker, if they didn't show up to the bond auctions, what would happen? If the Treasury Department didn't show up, what would happen? Fucking instant implosion. Yeah, I think they're lying to us. I think they're fucking lying to us right now. There's something going on we don't know about. They are. I love rates, man. I love saving right now. I love saving right now. 100%. Stupidity in the housing market. Yeah. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see this? Did you guys see you guys got to read the Wolf Richter CPI report and the conversation down there. It was great. It was absolutely great. And then, of course, the housing report comes out, and I'm like, that shit was foretold in the CPI report. It was already in the CPI report. It's all Fugazi. The whole fucking thing's Fugazi. The whole thing's fake. Like, Zillow knows it's all fake. Your neighborhood might be doing well, but it's all bizarre. If you look at the chart with the housing trend over the years, oh man, dude, it's like straight vertical right now. He even put in the fake outs. Like there's a housing fake out usually before a blow off top in the housing market. We're like right in the midst of it right now. Like right in it right now. Woo! His Twitter handle. Let me find it for you. I'll pin it. I'll pin it right now. Hold on. I'll just say follow this guy. You want to follow a smart guy? I don't even think he's got a ton of followers. How many followers this guy got? Like, why the fuck do I have 25 followers? This guy's got 2,000 followers. Fucking travesty. It's a straight up travesty. This guy's got 2,000 followers. That's the guy you should be following. You want answers? Like, that guy knows him. This guy, Dr. James V. Baker. I don't know why he doesn't get followers. You want answers? That guy's got them. It's now due to demand. Yeah, I think we need rate hikes. I think what are we going to do? Are we going to turn into Japan? That's where we're headed, isn't it? I mean, I realize that the mandate of the Fed and the Treasury Department keep people in their homes, keep people employed, but there's enough is enough, isn't there? We need a good old-fashioned war, don't we? So fucked up even saying that. I don't want to see us go to war. But one of the cures is a war. It's not that many cures. There's a few of them. That's one of them. I just posted it. I pinned it to my profile. I wrote a great follow, by the way. His name is Dr. James V. Baker. You can Google search him. A very famous market participant. And he's got no followers, which is wrong. And I know this guy. I know this is definitely him. I'm positive this is him. 100% that's real and that's really him. 2,000 followers. Fucking here we are following somebody with a fucking pink polo shirt on. We're all following me, Kevin. We should be following this fucking guy. Yeah, check him out. Check him out. If you ever have any questions, be nice to him. Don't be a dick. Don't care what his politics are. Don't care. He's an older guy. You might not like him personally, but, be nice to people like this. Like, people like this guy right here are, will be gone one day. I can't. I appreciate the food offer. People like this won't be here one day, right? They'll be gone. So, you always pick them for their brains. You're like, hey, man, I don't understand this concept. You can simplify that for me. He can. All right. We're slowly turning into Venezuela. I think it's closer to Japan. I have this real nightmare fuel that my kids, if they have kids, will be paying like fucking $20,000 for an apartment or something insane, $15,000 for an apartment. As I get older, I notice it more. I was talking to Joe yesterday about this too. CNBC posted an article saying that the newest adult generation, if you're 20 to 35 years old, you're wealthier than any prior generation. That is a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. I'm old enough to know that. 100% it's a lie. You are not a wealthier generation. Nowhere near a wealthier generation. I kid you not. They posted. I was talking to Joe, and I was like, "This is not true, man. None of that is true." they're telling these kids that, but it's not true. it's like a smoke bomb. Disappear. You're wealthier than the last generations. Just give me a pullback in a Monday, please. Please drop it like it's hot in a Monday. Hang out if you're a bull. Just relax. Wait for a dip. Yeah, it's worse today. They don't have anywhere near the same wealth. We were talking about it last night. We were talking about my dad and Joe's dad, and I was like, dude, my dad did okay. He did all right. I want to say he made about 75 to 120 grand a year, bouncing in there. But we had everything. We had nice clothes, like a $300 pair of Levi's. We had 5 of them. We went on trips every weekend. We went to the lake house. We went to the beach. We went to the island. We went to skiing. We skied 50, 60 times every winter. We went on ski vacations. We had brand new this, brand new that, brand new cars, brand new toys, brand new this backyard, renovate the house. You name it, we had it. He wasn't rich. He wasn't rich. He did very well for us when I was a kid. I haven't checked vol control yet, Chase. Let me check it right now, brother. I don't see that they're back yet, brother. I don't see vol control back yet. Not here, at least I don't see it. Yeah, quality is not there. Exactly. Quality is not there. Like, they have nice things, but it's not, the quality of it is not there, right? Joe was telling me yesterday that CNBC said that most people, or the average, that's median, I think he said median. It was either the median, I think it was the median. The median, or the median family, don't quote me on this, but I think this is right. The median family budgets $3,000 to $4,000 a year for a once-a-year vacation for their family. I'm like, that's like, they're out of their fucking skulls. There ain't no way. It was like $3,000-$4,000. You're scraping by on $3-4 grand for a vacation for a week. That's not a lot of money. There are a lot of hidden whammies in that number. You can easily spend that on like travel and lodging alone. That's cheap. If you can get away for a week for the family of 4 for $4 grand, you're doing really well. Nothing in my story about Tesla has changed. I would need to see that new high, successful backtest afterwards of the hourly trigger. And then we'll start talking about all-time highs again for Tesla. Until then, I don't want to talk about Tesla. I can't. I can't in good conscience. Can't have Tesla like wake up Monday morning and have Tesla be down $100. Honestly. Got to be 100% honest with you. I won't be that guy. I don't want somebody coming on the street and fucking mugging me because I told them that Tesla's going to all-time highs. Right now, the window is still open to the downside for Tesla. The moment that window closes, I'll say something public. But so right now, it's a trap for bulls. Still. which sucks. Look at it right now. It's not necessarily a trap for bulls. It's a, let's take a look and see did it happen. We'll take a look. I mean, this looks great. The chart looks great. I still want to see the hump, though. But what does this look like? This looks like this, doesn't it? Look at it. Do you want to get rammed? Do you want to get rammed down in the depths of hell there? No. Do you know that there's sellers there right now? I'm going to warn you as a bull. There are a shit ton of sellers right now trying to short Tesla, right? Actively today. On this close, they're going to try to short the fuck out of it into the weekend. I guarantee it. Go out there and find Tesla Q. That's what they're trying to do right now. They're like, we're going to roll these fucking these bulls down so hard into Monday. That's what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to get short. No, game over, man. Game over. Hilarious, hilarious. I like Tesla. I'd like it cheaper, though, too. I like Tesla at 210 on a back test. Or I like it at $100. I like it on a successful back test at $200, or I like it at $100. I would be. I'm calling for all-time highs. If Tesla can escape here, right, in the next week or two, all-time highs on Tesla. I'm calling for it. We're just not there yet. I can't. Right now, I don't know if it's going to escape. I can't call it. I'm doomed if I do and damned if I don't, right? I can't call that we're going up from here. You're not going to get me on, like, right now the door is open to the downside. I need the confirmation for the upside move in Tesla. And for me, it's not for me. Yeah, I'm with Samantha on that. I did notice that too with bonds. I did notice that with I did see that the future Fed funds rate came down, likelihood of a cut. I realize that. She's correct, by the way. Sometimes she's correct in what she had to say there. Yeah, you're selling cover calls at 260. There's a path for Tesla to trade all-time highs. How about this? Over the weekend, I'll make a post on Twitter. There is a path. I'll post it on Twitter. And I will lay out the thesis here, okay? I'll lay it out. I'll make a post on Twitter that explains my bearishness here, saying there's going to be bad news for Tesla. I swear to you, though, I want to tell you guys something. If that fucking stock rolls down, right, I'm going to have asses on the plank on Twitter. I'm going to call, no, I won't. I don't actually do that usually. But I will have asses on Twitter. Don't call me by my name on Twitter. I mean, there's a window higher, but that window is, how do I rephrase this better? So the window is to the downside on Tesla right now. If the door closes on the window to the downside and the window opens to the upside on Tesla, I will go on Twitter and say The window to the downside is closed. The window to the upside is now on. And I assure you that people on public say this all the time. Don't you ever listen to Tesla Bulls? Tesla Bulls are like, it's going up, bro. It's going to the moon. It's not. And then they disappear and they come back again. They're like, hey, man, it's going to the moon again. It's all the time. It's like it never ends. Like, it's just noise. I want them to escape. They just haven't shown me yet that they are going to escape. I need to make sure that they're going to escape. It looks nice right here. It looks like it wants to go up. The only thing that I don't like here is this fucking daily velocity. It looks like shit. Looks like garbage. Looks like hot, messy, saucy. Like Tesla's like famous for this shit. You like wake up Monday morning and it's down 100 points and you're like, oh, fuck me. I don't trade it. I don't trade traditional charting on Tesla. I trade negative velocity, negative daily velocity only. That's it. I look for a series of higher lows on negative velocity on a daily basis, and then I buy Tesla every time. Every fucking time. Well, it works like clockwork, man. Bam, 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 bam. It's like fucking hot sauce. And recently, I've been trading NVDA instead. That shit's been amazing. NVDA is wild. You guys get emotional in that shit. Like the NVDA AI bulls, ooh, they're like Tesla bulls. They're on fire. You're a sour bear? You want a hug? Want an internet hug? Oh, right on, right on. I see you. I see what you're posting in the Discord. Think we're going to do it? We got some people thinking we're going to climb the wall of worry into the close. I got my alert today on crude. On CL, I got my alert. I had my alert came in this morning on CL. Sorry that the stream ended. Look at that shit. So my alarm went off on CL this morning. They were now underneath trend on CL. I did get my alert this morning. I have not bought CL yet. It's one of the most heavily shorted. I think Brent is the most heavily shorted issue in the market right now, or like one of them. So if anything pops off, man, that shit is going to squeeze. It's like a prime candidate for a squeeze. I haven't longed oil yet. I want to, but I haven't yet. I've been watching it. How's Brent doing? Oh yeah, dude. They want that next leg down here too, right? They want that next leg down in Brent. All these fucking oil bears. This could squeeze too. Let's take a look at this let's look at this. Yeah, like they're gonna get. Let me just show you guys something cool. Let me show you this really quick. Maybe I just take the long over the weekend. Show you guys something cool. Like Brent, like this is Brent, right? See that low or lower low, lower low, higher low, higher low. And it isn't quite there yet. But last time, like in here, when it started turning up, whew. You want to see some fire? Oh. See that bad boy right there? Ooh. That fucker just ripped. Wham. Like, see that down there? Get a little bit more blood down there, and then ricochet. Or maybe it just goes right now. Trading fucking $86. A great fucking trade right there somehow. The thing about oil for me at least is I'm usually looking for blood first. Usually looking for like a really violent down move, and then it's not quite there yet. Almost, not quite. We'll set an alert on this fucker too. Set alert on that fucking thing right there. About there. Yeah. That thing just starts ripping. Any you guys bullish on Brent or CL, or is it just me? What about VIX 9-day? What's that doing? Jesus Christ, look at that shit. That's the other thing too, is that was in that video too. You know, the guy was like, well, if we get that VIX spike, it means the market's going to crash. Bear market because of the VIX. And I'm like, nah. Just call it what it was. Volmageddon. You should see the last Volmageddon, what happened. Went right back to party time in the market. Yeah, that's a nice VIX buy zone down here. Not going to lie. Like right in that zone. Red Day Monday. Should I do the Andy Constant Red Day Monday? Like steal his GIF and put it up on my handle. He'll be pissed. God damn you, Cabby. There's murder in the VIX right now. What is that risk equity premium looking like right now? Did it come down or no? Did the risk equity premium come down to 1.2 yet or no? Hey, Nick, what's going on? I missed what you say, Nick. Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat, brother. I got to switch between chats. I don't. Matter of fact, I don't have any chats on right now. Kind of fucked up here. Hold on, guys. I got to stop the Russian bots from coming into the chat. For all I know, there's like a bunch of Russian bots in here. Is anybody short into the weekend? I'm hoping we get a pullback in Monday. Anybody else looking for a pullback in a Monday? Blood flows red on the highway to Jackson's Hole. Nice. You guys all short over the weekend? I know a bunch of people are short right now. I got some DMs earlier from some more than one person, actually. Today I got, I think, 5 DMs from some pretty good traders asking if they're, or if I think they told me they were short into the weekend. Are you guys getting short, or are you just flat, or are you hedged? Let me know in the chat. What's going on, House of Cards? Good to see you, man. You're a put lottos. You know what I hate is that you guys notice that we don't get it. We get a lot of flat weekends. Even if they're going to drop it, they like fucking keep it flat over the weekend, and then bam, they drop it on Monday morning. Yeah, a little hedgy. You want to dip? I'm looking for I'm not like actively putting trades on into the weekend. I'm just looking for a dip to buy on Monday. You're looking at what the October USO spreads? Let's take a look at USO really quick. So the thesis here is that we should see oil go down into next summer. That's at least the thesis. We should see the bottom of oil in next summer, I think, in Q2. So there's like danger taking this trade. Like longing oil here. Everyone's short oil. I don't think Brent is ready yet. I could be wrong here, but I don't think I don't like that new low on Brent yet. I wouldn't take it yet. I don't know. It's a very risky trade. It would have to be a lotto trade for me right now. I can't justify the trade on Brent, USO, or CL at the moment. I want to, though. Not yet for me. Whoa. Whoa. We're slipping. Whoa. 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 Sorry. Fucking Bears are like 3:50 in the afternoon. They're just like, I'm all in short. Whole account right now. I took this trade yesterday. I took this trade yesterday and they fucking ramped it on me into the bell again. I was so fucking pissed. They got some puts. So we came straight down to this half-hour trigger and then they ramped it back on me. All I wanted was, and I was like, so I took the trade and I'm like, okay, I'll get these puts. I'll hold them to like 414. We'll slam down to the hourly trigger. I'll clean up. And then they like ramped it back up on me into the fucking bell. And they dumped it after the bell. They ramped it back up on me again. I was like, fuck. Expectations, look for a dip to buy early next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Hopefully we can go back down and trade the hourly trigger, or at least close the gap from, I think, Wednesday, Thursday. It would be nice to see that gap get closed. I'm not as bearish as some people are. I am aware. I am hyper aware that we are supposed to crash over the weekend. I am 100% aware of it. I understand. We're supposed to crash over the weekend. I get it. I've been told by everybody. Everybody's told me we're crashing over the weekend. And I respect and thank you for telling me. I get it. I know this is the place to sell to. I realize that. I know the VIX is on a low right now. I know it's all lining up. I know the risk equity and premium has come down. I know we had a VIX spike to the moon. We should have another crash, another leg down. I get it. For me, I'm not a seller. I'm just looking for a dip. So I'm not necessarily anti that trade happening. I'm on the other side of trying to catch it if it does happen. They talked about that in that video too last night, didn't they? Did you guys watch that video yet? Schwager was like, even if it does get weak, they addressed the VIX spike. He was like, you just wait for the dip then. So if you're that concerned for a crash, they crash it, just go down there and buy that dip. You make more money that way. Did you guys watch that? This is exactly what they did to me. Not exactly yet, but it's fairly close right now. Price action, what they did to me. Did you guys watch the video with Schwager? It was pretty fucking good. He talked about all kinds of cool shit. He was like, the guy's like, because the VIX gonna crash. We actually traded almost the same pattern as the VIX-piration or Volmageddon crash. Almost the exact same pattern. You guys know that too, right? You guys always watch the show or no? We went through the Volmageddon trade back in way back in the day there, and we compared it to this one, and it was almost the exact same pattern. No worries, Shikim. I got you. This is the exact same shit that did to me yesterday. God. Fucking motherfuckers. Please don't do it again. Just die. Die, SPY. Die, die, die. I'll post that. that was a shit post, by the way. Like a 2-point crash. That was like that correction was fucking awesome. In all honesty, it was fucking amazing. It was such a great little flush. Man, it's like a gift. Couple of those a year, man. Cleans out the colon cleansing. Then you tell everybody, get along, man. We're down there. Like, no, I'm scared. I'm like, but you were the guy that's saying you wanted a flush. You're the guy saying that you wanted a fucking correction so you could buy it. You said send it down 10% and you'll buy the dip. Now you didn't buy the goddamn dip. Now we're back to all-time highs again. Just give me another chance. Give me one more leg down, Cap. I always love bears. Like, bears are always fucking lying to you. They're always fucking lying. They're like, I mean, I love bears, but they're always lying to you. They're always like, if you send it down just 10%, I promise I'll buy the dip. Okay. Flush it down fucking 9%. Are you going to buy the dip? No, I think we're going to go down another 10% now. I want one more 10% drop, Cap. Yeah, I saw that earlier, like gold all-time highs. I saw the, as a matter of fact, did it get a rejection candle yet or no? Did gold get a rejection? Normally, if gold gets like a one-day red candle on it, that shit's bad. Or at least for gold it is. Not necessarily the market, but for gold, it can be an end of a cycle for gold. I should be paying attention to gold, and I haven't had a chance to look at it. I need to. Everybody's saying short Bitcoin. Bitcoin's telling the future, all that kind of stuff. Heard a bunch of stuff out there. You guys all have a great weekend out there. If you're in the Discord, if you're watching the show right now, just trying to keep it wrapped up here. Last 7 minutes for the close the market out. I don't have anything crazy going on in my family. I got wife home, kids home. I have some free time. I'm going to get with David AMS over the weekend, Joe Donut. I'm also going to create a channel. We're going to discuss the book the Jack Schwager book. We'll discuss chapter 1 on it. There was some really good stuff in the first chapter. I did get a chance to read it again, and I forgot a bunch of stuff that I read in there. Matter of fact, one of the first things said in that book was that the markets are not efficient and that they have theses that they know exactly where the market is going. And you know who brings up that concept is the ICT guys, David AMS. They all talk about how the markets know where it's going. The people that run the markets know where they're putting the market every single time. So I thought that was kind of fascinating. It was like right in the opening prologue or something. So I'll try to sneak in there for the book discussion this Sunday. And if David AMS, if you're listening out there, I got to talk to some attorneys, and then I'm going to talk to Joe, and then to you, and I think we'll wrap all this shit up over the weekend. I have right now, no family emergency. I got someone watching the family member, supposedly. Family member is being watched, and my wife and kids are home at the moment, so there's no like crazy family emergency stuff going on at the James household. I got no plans for this weekend. I'm going to go out and do some dinner and stuff. I'm going to go for a bike ride. I'm trying to do a big bike ride this weekend and then hit a pool and then maybe go out for some dinner and stuff. This is the exact thing they did to me. This is the exact fucking thing they did to me yesterday. God damn it. This pissed me off so bad. Then they ramped it after the bell. Like super. I think they ramped like 460 at like till 6 p.m. or something. Ugh. Ugh. Couldn't even short it if you wanted to. Catch some nice liquidity on high. Oh, gross. I can't even imagine being a bear right now. God, it's going to be so frustrating being a seller right now. I was frustrated in that trade yesterday. I was angry. I was like, God damn it, they're doing it to me. Can I just catch a roll down? I was like, I just want some blood, man. I didn't even want to hold the puts overnight. I just wanted to hold them like 414. I wanted like a bloodbath down to like 414. And then I wanted to close them out. MOC right now, imbalance. MOC imbalance, negative 1.1 billion to the sell side. NASDAQ plus 4 million. Dow Jones minus 400 million. Mag 7 plus 45 million. Buying the fuck out of the market, boys. Yeah. I think they're going to do that. I think this is what they're doing is everyone's getting short and they're taking their stops, right? As soon as they stop shorting, we'll roll it down. Who said that? Gary H., I'm with you, brother. I don't say that publicly, do I? Some of that shit I keep to myself. Everybody's getting fucking short. And they're just like, bing, take your stops. Bing, take your stops. Bing, take your stops. The moment you guys aren't short anymore, wham, they roll it down on us. Can't be short if you're hedged. Or can't be rolling down if everybody's fucking hedged. You guys all have a great weekend. All of you have a wonderful weekend. Don't think I hate you. Don't think I'm yelling at you. Take anything that I say to you guys as fucking like, be the good bull. Be the disciplined bull. Be the disciplined bull. Be a disciplined bull. Know when to make entries that will print every fucking time. And do not care if you miss some of the trade. Hindsight trading. Worst thing you can ever be. It's okay if it runs away from you. No worries. You don't need every fucking win. That's all hindsight trading shit. Don't believe those traders. They're liars. They're fucking liars. I'm telling you. Go to work. That's what the whole Wendy's meme is. The whole fucking work at Wendy's meme is what I was saying to you this morning. Literally go get a job, get a paycheck for $400, and they fucking hit the slot machine on Friday. Come back, work all weekend, bam, hit the fucking slot machine. And they're telling you on public like they know what they're talking about. They don't. They have no fucking idea what they're talking about. They're just slamming the fucking slot machine every fucking Friday. Bam. And you're listening to them. Don't listen to those people. Don't. Please don't. Stop. Unless you want to keep working at Wendy's or at Lyft. Oh, God. There's the pain. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Someone's at home right now. They're just like, oh, God, I put puts on for Monday, and they're fucking destroying them right now. Fucking dealers are there just going. You guys have a great weekend. I'll catch up. I'll be in the Discord here and there through the weekend. I'll be hanging out. I'll come on hang out on FinTwit. Go for a bike ride. So I gotta work off that fucking bear belly. You guys have a great weekend. Get away from the markets if you're stressed. Please. And I'm telling you, everything I tell you guys is for your own good.